Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, Chief Minister Chandra Babu Naidu, they are of course all standing in Andhra Pradesh, posing with sleek domestic drone prototypes, gripping the cold steel of assault rifles for the cameras. The optics are pure action movie. The narrative is of course very aggressive. India builds its own weapons now. Sounds good. Andhra Pradesh wants a massive piece of that very pie. The state is making a very lethal pivot. It wants to lead and it is willing to spend. But of course, we need to get over the photo opportunities and look at the actual understanding on the ground. The so-called winner today in Puttaparthi, Sri Satya Sai district, they have just laid out the foundation for the ADA, which is the Aircraft Integration and Flight Testing Center, which of course, would make you wonder. 4 letters, AMCA, India's Advanced Medium Combat Aircraft. The trillion-dollar dream of the 5th generation stealth fighter. We of course want our own Top Gun jets, don't we? But we are still historically reliant on foreign technology. We have always pushed for self-reliance, but we tend to hit supply chain realities. Puttaparthi is where they plan to bolt this stealth monster together by having a testing, validation, certification facility, which is, of course, a very massive bet. When we start to move up the coast, Annakapalli district, T. Sirisapalli village, Bharat Dynamics Limited is starting to dig in its heels here. A brand new naval systems manufacturing facility. The Indian Navy is starved for advanced underwater weapons. Submarine warfare is actually the modern space race. BDL wants to build the torpedoes and naval combat systems right here. It sounds great on paper, but executing complex naval hardware, well, that is a very tough marathon. Now, of course, for the ground game, one cannot fight a war without ammunition. Madaka is the new powder keg. Grounding ceremonies have just been wrapped up, and Agni Yastra Energetics, which is a subsidiary of Kalyani Strategic Systems and HFCL Limited. What they're doing is that they're building a massive defense, energetics and ammunition hub. Propellants, explosives, electric fuses. The smart technology that makes a precision bomb actually explode on target. Everyone tends to talk about the fighter jets. Nobody really speaks about the fuses. And interestingly, that is where the real money is. And then, of course, there is the ultimate modern battlefield cheat code, which is drones. Kurnool is pitching itself as Drone City. They are investing massive capital at next-gen UAVs for innovation, testing, manufacturing. Basically, the battlefields in Ukraine and the Middle East have proven that drones win wars. Andhra wants to build them and, of course, have gone ahead and signed a stack of MOUs today. The state government wants tech jobs. The youth wants high-paying aerospace vocations. The narrative is quite flawless, don't you think? Zero import dependencies, a global export hub, and Atmanirbhar defense in full swing. But you know what? We also need to be mindful because pouring in concrete to build a facility is quite easy. Engineering stealth fighters and smart fuses, that is a high-stakes game. And of course, let us not forget, the global defense cartel does not give up market share so easily. And here, of course, is the front page take. The cartel will grapple for it. What Andhra Pradesh has done is that it has stepped in very boldly into the ring. They have the MOUs, the land, but execution is where the essence really lies. The excitement around this is, of course, officially locked and loaded, because of which, of course, I have to ask you this. Are we watching the birth of a true global arms superpower or just another masterclass in political optics? Please do let us know. What are your thoughts in the comments below? This, ladies and gentlemen, is Front Page by the AIM Network. Like, share, subscribe, and always remember, think AI, think AIM. And of course, this brings us to the end of our India-centric segment. And now we would like to focus our attentions on the global front.